So the test format, you're going to have one question where I ask you to describe the transformation in words. So I'll give you like that little box with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbered into it, and you just, if there's nothing for that spot, just put a slash through it or whatever. Is all okay. 2 questions where I ask you to write the sinusoid from a description. So that was like what we did in worksheet 2. And then 2 questions where I ask you to write the sinusoid from a graph. So that's like what we did in worksheet 3. And then 3 graphing questions. Obviously the graphing things, I'll give you the key points. The setup for that will be much like the homework quiz, where I'll give you like the list of key points and then a spot to write your new transform points. And I would expect on the test that we're extending the graph to fill the space. So if you haven't practiced that a little bit, you want to make sure that you've done that a little bit. Some of us look like we just kind of yada the filling the space on some of our homework. So you'd want to make sure that you can do that for the test and can't, rather than just yada, because I'll be, medium picky about it. And this is all, again, in the content library for today's date, so you don't really need to write this down, but you're welcome to if you want. No big deal. Are we relatively clear as to what the expectation here is? Okay. Cool. So we'll take a few minutes here if there's questions that anybody has that they are on things that they want to talk about. Happy to take a few questions here to start. Okay, well that's fine. No big deal. If you decide that you run into something that you want to talk about, you can come up and we can do it on a one-on-one basis. No big deal.